Catwalk also asks, how do you get a job as a freelancer? And I have many questions like this. How was it to get started was another question. And why did I become an artist? I feel like they're entwined, sort of, so I'll just answer all of those. How was it to get started and why did I decide to become an artist? I guess I suck at everything else I do. No, not really. A little bit, maybe. But I was working actually as a dolphin host or something. You know those dolphin shows, they have someone there speaking like, oh, and here's Dolphy jumping. But in the end, that wasn't me. Something I've done all my life is actually drawing. It's just that I didn't take myself seriously enough to do it, to believe in myself and do it as a profession. So I decided to start up my own company, just see where it leads. For those who asked, how do I get jobs? That's the thing. You don't get any jobs if you're not out there. So you really have to make sure that people can see you. You need to have a website. You need to make online portfolios. You need to sign up to communities such as DeviantArt, MySpace, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure people can find you and be seen, be friendly, try to network, because you can't do it. You can't be one of those people who shout "vote for me" in their journal and just ask for stuff all the time. You can't ask for something and not give back. So you have to be super creative, listen to feedback, but stay true to yourself, and just overall be a friendly, business-oriented person. Because if you want to do business on the internet, you have to do business. There will be a lot of weird offers coming from everywhere. And how do you know what the right payment is? I was Googling. I was sitting like a mad woman, just writing like all these search words, Illustrator, prices, and everything was varying so much. I had no idea. I got an email because I was pretty good at networking. So I had my website up. I had sent out maybe 100 emails to different companies that I had looked up myself. And it's so hard in the beginning, but you just have to think, what do I want to do? What are the companies that I enjoy? Are there any places I'm attracted to? And then just contact them, ask them if they need designs. It doesn't have to be, you don't go look for ads that say searching for an illustrator, because there are no ads. Jobs like this, you send in a portfolio to a large company that you like, and because most companies need illustrations or designs of some kind. So you just have to be really creative and try to come up with something. But I was lucky. So client number 2 was actually a large company that had been working a lot with Disney, Hot Topic, a lot of big brands. And he called me from USA. And you can imagine, this was like month 2 in my tiny Illustrator business. I had no idea what was expected from me. And he said that they needed 2 designs from me, and when he heard that I was very hesitant as for how much I should charge, he said that he used to work as an illustrator, and for the kind of traditional illustrations that I make, I should charge no less than $1,000 each. So he was actually offering me $2,000 for 2 designs. And just a couple of weeks before, I had gotten 2 designs sold for $120. But he said that this is the price in USA right now, and for the kind of quality you do and the work amount and everything, you need to charge this much. And that's the thing I've been listening to. Educational background. Yeah. My art teacher wanted to fail me, just so you know. In your face! No, sorry. I hope she's not watching this. No, but seriously, she wanted to fail me. I didn't plan to go to university or anything, but I did anyway when I was 23 maybe. and I just studied art and design there. So the design topics were good, and in arts I was doing just some print and something else, I think. But the teacher, I don't know, she just hated me. I was there all the time. I know I had double booked one class, but there was nothing I could do about it. It wasn't my fault. There wasn't many classes, and I needed to have a certain amount of subjects in order to stay in Australia on my student visa. So I had problems, but I told my teacher that I would be there every hour like necessary. I was staying after school hours and getting there early in the morning. I was there day and night, and all her master students were there too, saw me working hard, and they were like, "Oh my god, you're gonna get a high distinction. This is so good, you're so good." And then I met her in the hallway, and she was like, "You're a borderline, miss." I just remember her saying this. She said, "You're a borderline, you're gonna fail." And I just went to the staircase at the end of the school and just sat there crying, because it felt so unfair. I was both passionate and interested and did all the best I could, and I couldn't understand she was actually trying to fail me. So my experience of art school isn't that good. I think it's fabulous. You learn how to work with different techniques, but it almost killed my artist spirit. So it was just thanks to my other teachers like Cynthia and Alan. They were really good to me. So yeah, you need support and you need to believe in yourself. I don't know, either you study it, find it on the internet, buy the tools yourself and try it at home. But I think you save a lot of time going to classes. So if you have the opportunity, go to art school or whatever, something similar. If you don't have the possibilities, that's fine too. I only have like 1 or 2 years in art school if you combine everything I've done. The rest is self-taught. So I don't know. It's been working for me, and you have to listen to yourself. You know what you need yourself. Don't be too insecure. Just go for it if you're ready. My favorite perfume and why? Right now it's actually Poème by Lancôme, because it's romantic and it's great for going out and chilling. It's a bit sweeter, more grown up, sort of. How do I choose colors and motifs? And what do I do when I don't know what to draw next? When I work traditionally, I have to pick out the colors first, and I sort of set a mood board. Sometimes I have a picture in my head. If I want it to look old, I will use more washed out colors, maybe something colors with lots of yellow in it. When I work digitally, it's not that I can always color adjust later. As for motif, sometimes I don't know what to draw. I just start drawing, let my mind wander. That usually becomes the best results. When I talk in the phone, that's my best work actually. I've been sitting on the phone talking to my girlfriends and just doodling, and all of a sudden you've created something and you don't even remember how you did. I never have a clear idea because I'm so used to things never turn out exactly the way you want it to. So I've lately been thinking more in mood and sort of do I want it swirly or do I want it thick and block-like? So I think more structure-wise these days. Do you think about placement? Yeah, sometimes, especially when I do exhibition work. I feel like if I can do it, you can do it. You just have to be determined. You have to be true to yourself. If you're not good enough, then wait a little. You know, we've all been there, so there's no shame in saying, okay, I can't do this right now, but I will later. So don't think it's all about spunk and being a good networking girl, because you need to back it up as well. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps, and good luck. Bye bye.